Fans, watch this replay. This is the biggest pitch of the afternoon. Ashley, call it.
She goes right in. Another changeup right there. That batter just cannot handle Audrey's changeup today.
Wow, bases were loaded. Had the number full hole hitter up there, and Audrey Miller says, try to hit this little butterfly that I'm throwing in there, right?
Yes.
What a big pitch for Audrey Miller of the Pirates, as Jimenez now, the Garaway third baseman, will step in against Walford. Jimenez. That one is low for ball one. That one is ball two. That one misses. Olivia Walford in the circle tonight for the Golden Bears of Gibsonburg. Uh-oh, that one is a foul ball into the right field stands. And again, I want to thank the good guys at Stalker Concrete for all your building needs. See the good guys at Stalker Concrete in Janayton Hutton. Stalker Concrete. Been there, done that down there in beautiful Janayton. When I get a chance, I want to talk about Kevin Herron and the good guys, the teachers at Bases Loaded in Dover. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Wow. Put her right at the fence, but a long fly ball out to right field. Ashley.
Right here, Jaylene, she's ready for it. You know, just a little late, takes it to right field, but that right fielder, you know, drop steps, get right under that ball and makes the out.
All right, so the bases loaded. It's indoor baseball and indoor softball training. I'll tell you about it here as we get the pitch called strike. Bases loaded is located at the corner of Race and 2nd Street in Dover. Kevin Herron and his professional staff will teach you all you need to know about baseball and softball. Give Kevin a call at 330-447-6353. A swing and a miss. So Blazer goes down swinging, and here's the pitch now by Walford of the Bears. The second baseman, Keaton Yoder, for the Pirates will step in. That's a called strike. Good pitch from Walford. We got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning, tied at 4. I don't know why we stand up there and take strikes like that. Huh?
That one looked a little bit low for my liking, but
well, it could have been.
Now we got to protect the plate, so got to get that bat swinging.
0-2 pitch, 2 outs. That one is a little bit inside. The Yoder. Keaton Yoder, the Pirate second baseman, looking for her first hit. And there it is. Right there it is. How about that? Did I call that one?
Yes, you did. Now we got the leadoff batter coming up. Here we got Keaton Yoder, takes that pitch. Her pitch right there, right. Super hard line drive into center field, single.
Krista Miller will step in with 2 outs and a teammate at first base.
Yep, her 3rd time up here, so good things should start happening.
Flew out to center field her last time at the plate. Garaway needs a little poke here to move that scoreboard. 4-4. We got now, that one is outside for ball 2. 2-0 now the count. We have 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning on the Big Time Sports Softball Network. And Ashley, you say the Rodacker family is actually Sugar Creek Cartage.
No, that would be my Miller family, actually. So.
Okay. All right, so your biggest customer is who? Belden Brick?
Yeah, they're at the top of our list. Belden Brick, Superior Clay, Provia, and all them around town. So
Sugar Creek Cartage has a fleet of 20 trucks that are moving materials all over the state of Ohio. Is that right?
Actually, we're regional, so all over the Midwest, eastern part of the United States. So.
All right, Sugar Creek Cartage, a big-time sports day sponsor. Here's a pitch. A high chopper, that could be trouble, and it is. The shortstop is going to hold the ball, so an infield single for the Pirates. So we got 2 outs and 2 on. Check it out on the high chopper again.
Here we go, Kristen Miller. Yep, takes that chopper down right, just far enough to where that third baseman couldn't get it, and the shortstop had to make that decision to either get that out at first or just hold it.
So everything happens with 2 outs, at least it seems. And now why didn't we take a swing at that? Wow, that was right down the middle. So we got 2 on, 2 outs. Miller at the plate. That one misses. That's going to even the count at 1. Pirates coming in at 19-7 out of the Inter Valley Conference, battling the Gibsonburg Golden Bears at 19-10. That's a trouble. Uh-oh. Got her at first base. Wow. So that'll do it for inning number 4. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, big-time softball on Big Time Sports. We'll be back after you watch this.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Stadium championship time here on the Big Time Sports TV network. Mellow Tones, Smoochie, and Ashley Rodacker in the broadcast booth tonight. And the first hitter now, Olivia Walford, the pitcher for the Golden Bears, who went down swinging in her last appearance. All right, I'd like to thank Wendy's. Wendy's is one of our sponsors this season. Before or after the game, a cheeseburger, a hamburger, a bowl of chili. How about a salad, or how about some chicken strips? It's Wendy's to take care of your hunger. Boy, that pitch rolled all the way to the catcher, didn't it?
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Wow. Smoochie, I think you could have thrown a pitch like that, huh? Uh-oh, that's going to drop. That's a fair ball. You hit the line. No, it hit the line. It hit the line. Watch it on the replay. You don't think so? I thought it hit the line. Watch it on the replay. Call it. Here it is on the Denison Yard replay. Watch it, watch it. You didn't see white dust fly, huh? Okay. Coach, it was close.
Very close.
Very close it was. So she'll step back in. Uh-oh. Boy, that was she put the heat on that pitch. 2-1 the count. Nobody out. Top of inning number 5. We got a tie score of 4 apiece. Well, there's that off-speed pitch. This, of course, is Division 6. This is the Division 6 State Semifinal. Tri-Village, Madison Tri-Village awaits the winner of this one. And they'll play Sunday morning at 11. 3-1. Ashley, is this game going as you anticipated?
Yeah, I thought, after doing some research and stuff like that, I think this is a very even matched playing field right now.
Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Audrey Miller. Here's that last pitch from Audrey Miller.
Takes it. Yep, all day long.
All right, so stepping in now will be the first baseman, Emily Henderson, who grounded out to second her last appearance. Uh-oh, oh yeah, how about that
Jumping
one?
catch right there.
Speaking of grounded out to second, this time she just threw a bowling. This is the Mount Hope fence. Mount Hope fence defense, actually.
Yep, right here. Ball hit. Line drive. Keaton Yoder jumps up for it, makes the catch. Huge out right there.
All right, so with 2 outs now, we got Mia Brink at the plate. Mia has struck out twice now in the contest, looking for her first hit of the ball game. We're in the top of the inning number 5. We've got a tie score of 4. It's been an entertaining game. We've had everything you'd think of. We've had a home run. We've had errors on this team, errors on that team. So let's see what happens here with 2 outs. Two and 1, says the umpire. 2 outs. Now she's going to step out and take a little break. Mia Brink at the plate. 2-1 the count. That one way outside. Good stop by the freshman catcher, Sophia Connor. Connor is getting a workout today behind that plate. That's going to be a high foul ball, and it's going to be caught. And who was that, Ashley?
Keaton Yoder, second baseman again.
Wow, Keaton Yoder with a nice play on a foul ball to the right side. We're going to replay this and show it to you again on compliments of the Dennison Yard.
Yep, late on that swing, pops it up. Everyone's hustling after that. Keaton calls her off right there. 2 hands, makes a catch.
All right. So guess what? We played 4 1/2, and I want to thank the Buckeye Career Center. The Buckeye Career Center has been a steady Eddie supporter of high school athletics throughout Tuscarawas County. The Buckeye Career Center says, go, go Pirates, and go, go Tornadoes. Frank Poland of the Buckeye Career Center stopped by the Big Time Sports booth earlier. Frank Poland happens to be a Big Time Sports booth buddy. You can catch Frank Poland in our basketball action. Also saw Bobby Alsep. Bobby Alsep, the superintendent of the BCC school system. So here we go. Bottom of 5. Stepping in, Audrey Miller, the pitcher. Miller now awaits the pitch from Wofford. That pitch is low for ball 1. Got a lot of game day sponsors helping out in our tournament coverage. And for you people who don't know, every time Big Time Sports walks in a place to do a game this weekend, we got to pay them 500 big ones. It cost us a lot of money to bring you this action, so we appreciate. That's going to be a long fly ball to center field, and she's got it. Nice catch out there by the center fielder for out number 1. Watch the long fly ball, Ashley.
Yep, here she goes. She just gets right under it. Just right under it. That's in the air a really long time. A lot of time for that center fielder to think about it. Makes a good catch.
All right, now here's the player. Here's the player, Ashley, that you have been bragging about. This is True Tango. This is freshman True Tango, the shortstop. If she hits it out of here, Ashley, I want to see you do a backflip as she rounds third base. Can you do that?
We'll see what we can do. I don't know if a backflip, but we'll try something.
Yeah, you'll be cheering though,
Oh
won't you?
yeah, oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Well, there's a long fly ball again to center field, and I'll tell you what, that center fielder is awfully busy tonight. Tango with a nice long ball out. Here it is again, the compliments of the Dennison yard.
Takes a little outside pitch. Yep, that center fielder, she covers some ground on that one.
All right, so here comes a home run king. This is Kylie LaCroix stepping in. Kylie did a lot of damage in the first inning with a 3-run clout, baby. It was deep, deep, deep. Did I say deep? Over the left field fence for a 3-run homer. There's a nice shot of the young lady. Foul ball. Back and away. We'll make it an even count of 1. Wofford will bring it. And it should be an easy out. The first baseman camped under. First baseman will put it away for out number 3. And that's going to do it for 5 innings of Division 6 State Semifinal. We'll be back after you watch this.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day is different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem. Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Welcome back, and Ashley Rodocker. How about a pizza parlor pizza on the way home tonight?
I'm thinking more of a parlor sub. You know, I'm more of a sub gal.
Wow, so they have good subs too at the pizza parlor?
Very well known for their parlor sub.
So then Jeremiah Johnson knows what he's doing, huh?
Oh yes, he does.
All right, well, when Smooch and I get to Sugar Creek, we always stop at the pizza parlor.
Gibsonburg, second baseman, number 18, Mackenzie Bugs.
All right, Smooch, who do we have leading off here? We got Mackenzie Muntz, the second baseman. That pitch is inside for a ball as we start the 6th inning. If you're just tuning in, wow, have you missed a contest? 4-4 it is right now. 9 hits in the ball game. 5 errors in the ball game. That pitch also misses on the inside corner. So Big Time Sports was here this morning for the Dover game. Dover, of course, won that one 7-0. Dover will now play Springfield tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and Big Time Sports will be there. You know, if Garaway wins, we'll have 5 games here this weekend. So we're cheering, of course, for the Garaway Pirates to bring us back for our 5th game of the weekend. That's why they call us Big Time Sports. Nice pitch. Got to call that. No, he didn't. That one misses. 3-1 now to the leadoff hitter. Mackenzie Mutes, second baseman, stepping in against Aubrey Miller. Oh, yes, that's a strike. Well, now it's a full count, Smoochie. I'll tell you what, took him a while to ring that one up. He wanted to hold us all in suspense. Here we go. Audrey Miller with the full count pitch. Swing and a miss. There's out number 1 in the top of the 6th inning. Here it is again, Audrey Miller.
And here she goes, just low. Batter couldn't get that bat on it, but you know, Audrey powered through that.
Emma Jibiden, the center fielder. Last time up, bounced out to the pitcher. Ooh, that one is inside just a little bit tight, a little bit of chin music coming Dividen's way. This young lady, I think, is the center fielder. Yes, she is. I'll tell you what, she played well out there in center field. That pitch way off the mark for ball 2. 2-0 now. Top of the 6th inning. That one is going to miss also, so 3 straight balls to the Golden Bears center fielder. Well, there's ball 4. Here is the pitch, Ashley.
Here she goes. Just a bit outside on that one.
Now 1 on, 1 out. Stepping in now, the leadoff hitter, Ansley Fleming, the shortstop. Ansley will hit from the left side. So Jimenez, the Pirate third baseman, up close down that third baseline. You know, now is the time, Ashley. You got a left-handed hitter up. You got a runner at first base. If she lays one down, she'll advance her to second base, right?
Yeah, I mean, Audrey right here, she's thrown 5 straight balls, so, you know, in her mind. Here we go.
Well, there's an infield single for Ansley Fleming, and here it is. Watch
And
this
she
one.
goes, turns good, puts it right down that third base line.
And again, the
Jaylene
third
comes in after it, you know, makes that decision not to throw. But now we have 2 base runners, 1 in scoring position, so.
Yep, and only 1 out. Well, that time, Cheyenne Reese will step in now. Had a base hit her last trip at the plate. So Reese now with a base hit could score a run for the Golden Bears. Cheyenne Reese, the catcher, steps in against Audrey Miller with 1 out. Runners at first and second for the Bears, and she's going to step out now and call a quick timeout. Another ball by Audrey Miller. Don't want to load them up here. Only 1 out. Reese now waits the pitch from Miller. That one a ball also. So 2-0 the count. Well, a line shot between shortstop and third is going to load them up for the Golden Bears, and here it is again.
Here she goes. Turns on the inside pitch out to left field. I think, Kayla Miller, she has a strong arm. If Jaylene's, calling for that ball on third, I think you have a close force right there.
There you go. Probably is. You got it. Stepping in now with the bases loaded is Ava Amore. Ava looking for her first hit in the ball game. Ava's the third baseman for the Bears. Ava Amore with the bases loaded here in the top of the sixth. Wow, Audrey Miller has really got to bring the heat now. A hit means another run or two here in the top of the sixth. That one is high for a ball. So it's 2-0 now to our hitter, and you certainly, Smoochie, don't want to walk a run in, do you? As a high pop-up, first baseman. Well, couldn't find it. It was up there pretty high, so the batter is safe. Could have been 2 outs.
That's a pretty big play right there, help your pitcher out.
Connor saved this run.
Ball hit. True tango. Low throw in. Sophia knew her foot was not on that bag, and she went back and found it right at that last second, and that ump saw that.
Yes, sir. Great play by Sophia Connor at the plate. So now we have 2 outs, and look who's up again. Leah Hall, the number 4 hitter with the bases loaded. How many times has Leah Hall, well, I think last inning, she had people on board. This is your number 4 hitter who is looking for her first hit of the contest. Happens to be bases loaded. And another, wow.
Her last at bat, didn't she really struggle with that changeup too?
She did. She missed it. Yep, last at bat, she could not, that little butterfly pitch. Strike 3, but let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Almost a line drive out, but she couldn't quite get to it. Watch, this is Clea Glazer at first base.
Here, that's a hard line drive foul right there. She gets that. That's
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Redemption.
Oh, wow. Missed it. Now it's going to even the count at 2. And don't forget, we still got the bases juiced. A walk could bring in a run. Audrey Miller knows that. A lot of pressure on this pitch. Ooh, wow, there is ball 3 now. Well, this is going to tell the tale. This will tell the tale.
Because these base runners right here on the pitch, they're moving. No hesitation.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
Can you believe it? Listen to the Garaway crowd. That was an unbelievable pitch for strike 3. Call it Ashley.
We got Audrey calm and collected. Right on that outside high corner. No doubt about it.
All right, 5.5 in the books. We'll be back after this timeout.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
are back in the bottom of the 6th inning. I want to thank Matt Mullen at Krugliak, Wilkins, and Griffith. If you need an attorney, one that can really get the job done for you, how about one that works hard? He'll gain your trust. We're talking about Matt Mullins. Get a hold of Matt Mullins at Krugliak, Wilkins, and Griffith. So this is Pope standing in. Nadia Pope for the Pirates, looks at a strike one. Wow, I'm going to tell you what, Gibsonburg had the bases loaded and really blew their chances of really blowing this game wide open.
There we go. It's to the fence right there. Stand up. No one there to back up.
So how about Nadia Pope, the DP, baby, with a stand-up double. Ashley, call the action.
Here she goes. Takes that inside pitch right over the shortstop. It's a really nice hit line drive to the fence. She put those wheels on. Stand-up double. Awesome job. And you want to know a fun fact about Nadia? They were supposed to be on their family vacation this week, and their whole family delayed it. So they'll be on a flight after the state softball tournament.
Wow, okay, so they delayed vacation. So the Pirates could have Nadia here in the state semifinal. And what do we got? We've got a courtesy runner, huh?
This is a freshman, Molly Miller. Freshman Molly Miller on second, coming in for Nadia.
There's your courtesy runner, freshman Molly Miller, and her brother is Mr. Pirate.
Oh yes, right down here front and center.
Wow, okay. I'll tell you what, Garaway starting things out real nice here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nobody out. And the first hitter, Nadia Pope, wraps one against the fence in left center field for a stand-up double. So let's watch Jaylene Jimenez, who flew out to right field her last trip.
Oh, good time. Molly's going to come home standing up. Jaylene with another stand-up double right there, coming in super clutch in that gap left center, right center.
Listen to the Garaway crowd, won't you? All right, let's watch the replay as Gibsonburg gathers in the infield.
Here we go. Jaylene takes that pitch. Super quick hands on that. Finds that hole. That center fielder couldn't, get those wheels to it this time. And Jaylene standing up right into second base, scoring Molly Miller.
So guess what? Not only did Jimenez get an RBI on that stand-up double, there is still nobody out, and Jimenez at second base. Smoochie, we've got Clea Glazer,
first
baseman.
Yep, first baseman.
Stepping in. So who do we have at second base? There she is. That's Jimenez getting some water.
I think it's her inhaler, actually.
Pardon me?
Her inhaler. She just took her inhaler out there.
All right. Here we go. Bunt, can't get it.
Can't stab at those. Got to let that ball travel right to you. Put it in play.
If she lays down a good bunt, that'd be great getting Jimenez down to third, huh?
Yep, make that defense make a play.
Well, she's going to pull back. That's going to be 1-1 count now on the hitter. We are big time sports, and we, of course, are cheering for the Garaway Pirates. So go Pirates. Keep the pedal to the metal. Nice bunt.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Oh wait, here we have a call. She might have dropped that ball.
She did drop it at first base. She's going to be safe at first base because we had a dropped ball, and all four of them got to get together now. What do we got? Wait a minute. They're going to. What do we got?
They said it was foul. It hit her, or what?
It did not hit her. It should not have been a foul ball. What in God's name are those officials doing down there?
Yeah, I don't see it.
Wow. Well, all right, take that. That's a long fly ball to center field for the putout.
Just not deep enough to have Jaylene tag up on that one.
Watch it again. Compliments of the Denison yard.
Yep, right here, just a little short fly ball. Yep, Jaylene smart there on two, not to risk it. Still got a base runner in scoring position here.
So the second baseman, Keaton Yoder, will step in and look at a called strike. I don't know. I wish somebody would explain to me that call on that last hitter. That should have been a Garaway free ball, and there should not be. And out. And there it is. Uh-oh, she couldn't get to it. That was a strange call. We have to call 4 umpires in to find out if it was in play or not. I'll be quiet. Never touch the plate. One and two now, the count. Keaton Yoder stands in. Jimenez at second. Uh-oh, foul ball back and away. That's into the parking lot.
Yep, number 9 batter right here, freshman.
Got a base hit. Her last trip. Can she do it again? The freshman swings and misses. Took a good cut at it. Couldn't connect. So out number 2 now. In the bottom of the 6th. Here's a look at it.
Here she goes, just a little high. Definitely not her pitch, but you know, hey, we're swinging it straight through there.
Krista Miller steps in.
Leadoff batter.
Ball 1 to Krista Miller.
First team All-Ohioan this year as a junior, so.
Say that again, Ashley. Krista Miller was All-Ohio.
Yep, first team, yep.
First team All-Ohio right here, Smooch. Congratulations, Krista Miller.
That's going to get down. That's going to get down. There we go.
Well, that gives you an idea of why she is first team All-Ohio.
Very, very consistent.
Watch her, Krista Miller with the big bang, baby.
Left center, finds that gap again. Those outfielders are hustling to that ball. Scores Jaylene. Pirates get another run on the board.
Nice long ball double by Krista Miller with an RBI to make it 6-4. First pitch inside for a ball to Kayla Miller, the identical twin of the young lady at second base.
Yep.
So the Pirates get things going here.
Ooh, that looked a little bit low and outside to me, but
It was. That one is high and outside. 2-1 to count now. On Kayla Miller. That one is high also. Got to make it a 3-1 count to the Pirate center fielder. Her identical sister at second base, Krista Miller. That one is high. That's a ball 4. Yeah, let's take a look at that last pitch, Ashley.
there she goes. She sees it's high. Krista with a really nice jump off 2 out there. Top of the lineup. Because later we're getting something rolling with 2 outs.
All right. Audrey Miller, the pitcher, steps in. Ashley, Audrey Miller in, didn't I hear she was a state selection? Audrey Miller? Honorable mention, or?
I don't believe that. I think it was East District.
Eastern District, okay. But I know she's had a great season for the Pirates. Audrey Miller could help her cause. A hit here in the right spot could mean run number 7 for Garaway. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She should have went after that one. That was right there for a called strike. Yeah, that one. Ball 3 now, 3-1 on our hitter. Want to thank Kevin Herron and the professionals at the Bases Loaded in Dover. That one is gone. We got the bases loaded. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Look who's coming. Look who's coming. Here's the pitch. Here's that last pitch.
Audrey, really good patience at that plate right there in a big moment.
So here comes Coach Sarah Gruner. Head coach Sarah Gruner of the Golden Bears is having a powwow out in the circle.
I think he is going to courtesy run for Audrey Miller here.
Well, the Pirates have come up with 2 big runs in this inning. We got a new pitcher coming in, and that new pitcher, why don't we call her, let's see, number 11, that's Ava Amore, Smooch. Ava Amore, who was a starting third baseman, will now come in the circle. Ava Amore trying to put the fire out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And while I've got a chance, while you watch Amore wind up, again, I'd like to thank Trevor Clark at Clark's XL Screen Printing. Hey, if you need some t-shirts, if you need a couple, or if you need 200, call my good friend Trevor Clark at Clark's XL Screen Printing.
You want to know a fun fact here? Their last game down at OU Pirates, they scored 7 runs with 2 outs.
Wow.
That's how they get in the, I believe, the 3rd inning. I might be wrong on that, but that's how they got their first 7 runs on 2 outs.
All right, a courtesy runner.
Ashley Yoder.
It's Ashley Yoder at first base now for the Pirates. Bases are loaded. That one is outside for a ball. True Tango. I'll tell you what, she's a long ball knocker, isn't she?
Yes, she's very consistent. I would say very, very consistent.
Foul ball. All right, so the starting pitcher, Olivia Walford, now at third base. Right, Smooch? Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Wow! Send her in, baby! Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
There we go. True Tango. Freshman, shortstop.
Sweet banana, baby! Check it out, a 2-run.
Right here we go.
Yeah.
She just takes that line drive. Absolutely perfect in that gap. Finds it. Dennis sending Krista on that one. And Kayla both on that one. So very good job by the coach, third base coach here.
Well, in true Tango, the shortstop, the freshman, with a 2-run double to bring in 2 more. It's 8-4. Pirates on top, bottom of the 6th inning. And 2 outs, a called strike there.
Ooh, that was a bit low and outside again.
Yeah, that one looked way out of the strike zone. Right at her. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look out. Look out. Here they come, baby. Sweet banana.
Tyler, of course, loving that left side of that field tonight could have ran in on that, made that clutch catch, but she lets it drop in front of her, scores some more.
All right, so Kylie LaCroix.
And right here, Nadia, she led off the inning, didn't she?
Kylie LaCroix, my mathematics tell me Kylie LaCroix has 5 RBIs in the ball game. A 3-run homer and a 2-run double by Kylie LaCroix of the Pirates. Wow, and I'll tell you what, big inning. Nadia Pope was the leadoff hitter in this inning, Ashley, according to Smooch. So here she is again. It's been a long 6th inning. Yeah, with 2 outs, and like I said earlier, it all happens, it seems, with 2 outs.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. So 2-1 the count now.
These Lady Pirates, they love 2 outs on the board and hit the ball.
2-2 is the count now on Nadia Pope. LaCroix at second base with the stand-up double and the 2 RBIs, and we got a full count now, according to Smoochie.
By the shortstop.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a great play by the Golden Bears shortstop for out number 3, but
listen to that crowd right now. Everyone's on their feet.
Guess what? 3 innings. We'll be back with the top of the 7th after this timeout.
Unleash the champion in you at T County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Top of the 7th inning, Garaway with a 10-4 lead on the Golden Bears, and Ashley, only 3 more outs, and the Pirates will be back here Sunday morning.
Yep.
All right, so Smooch, who do we have leading off? We got Olivia Walford, the starting pitcher. And here's our fan cam brought to you by Dr. Sean Moan. And who is that pitcher out there?
Audrey Miller up there.
All right,
pitcher.
There's her face, Audrey Miller, the pitcher, compliments of the Dover Dental Group. So the Pirates now with 10 runs, 9 hits, and 3 errors. And it's 4-7-2 for the Golden Bears. Let's look now on the first pitch. First pitch is inside for a ball. You know, Audrey Miller has had some rough spots in this game, but she's always managed to wiggle off the hook, it seems.
Yes. She's finding her way out of these holes. Oh, is she gonna get it?
No.
That's a really good hustle, though.
Yeah, she chased that one all the way to the corner, but couldn't quite get to it. So the winner here comes back Sunday morning at 11 o'clock to play Madison Tri-Village, who beat Dalton this afternoon 1-0. Ooh, off-speed pitch, misses. That'll make it 2-1 the count now on the Golden Bears leadoff hitter. Olivia Walford, this is the starting pitcher, who then moved to third base when she got the hook. That's a hit between the box and second base. So a little bit of life left. Here it is. Good single up the middle.
Yep, takes that pitch right in that hole. You know, they're not going to go down without a fight here.
Emily Henderson will step in. Emily, the first baseman. Smooch, she's 0 for 3, isn't she? Henderson 0 for 3, looking for her first hit against Audrey Miller. Runner at first, nobody out. Don't throw it down. I'm quite the coach, aren't I, Ashley?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. 10-4. Pirates. Ooh, nice pitch. Good pitch by Audrey Miller. Miller comes into this game with 10 wins on the season against 7 losses. So the Pirates out of the Inter-Valley Conference, battling, trying to make it to that championship game, much like the Dover Tornadoes did this morning. Now, Ashley, how many people out there in TV land know that Dover and Garaway are only 10 minutes apart?
I mean, I feel like quite a few listeners, but that's just pretty remarkable, honestly. Like, especially for this. Oh.
Yes, baby!
Double
Yes,
play!
baby! Woo-hoo! Yep, yippee! Yes, Ashley, this is the big play replay brought to you by Domino's Pizza.
Yep, right here you got a, little hoppy ball. True looks at that 2, then goes right 1 with Kalea being that sweeper over there that she is. Awesome job by the Pirates.
All right, so we have 2 outs. We got Mia Brink at the plate. The Garaway fans are on their feet. A ground ball foul down the third base side. Ashley, your last job of the day is you're going to go down and take a picture of our player of the game and then send it to my phone number, okay?
Absolutely.
Long fly ball. Do we have room down there? No, it's out of play down the left side.
Pirate faithful on their feet right now, getting super loud for this.
All right, so 2 outs here, top of the 7th inning. The Pirates in control. And I'll tell you what, they'll be dancing in the streets in Sugar Creek momentarily. 0-2. That one is going to slip for ball 1 to make it a 1-2 count now on our hitter.
I think she got a little happy, excited on that one.
That's right. So join us after the game for our Altman Hospital wrap-up show. And of course, in that wrap-up show, we are going to name you our player of the game. As if you don't know who that might be. A lot of heroes today for Garaway. All right, so still now, a count of 2-2. Listen to the Pirate fans.
Here we got the Pirate mascot down here running around.
The war drums, the war drums. We can hear the war drums. The shark is circling in the water. Oh, a foul tip. Wow, almost. Yep, that shark smells blood out there. Audrey Miller, when Audrey Miller throws this next strike, it'll be pandemonia in the palestra.
These fans are going nuts already.
Here we go. What do we got? Foul ball. So it looks like Garaway now. The Pirates will be back here Sunday morning to play Madison Tri-Village at 11 a.m. and Smoochie and I will be here along with the big-time sports team. That's it.
Strike 3 looking.
That's it, baby.
Pirates are going to the championship.
How about it?
First time ever in school history here. First time ever going to state final.
Look at him.
No one deserves it more than this, and I promise you no one deserves it more than that coach right out there.
All right. We're going to give you a minute to watch the celebration before I throw it. Here we go. Look at the Pirates, baby. They are dancing and prancing, and I'll tell you what, happy campers here today. So with the final score, 10-4, we're going to step back, take a quick break. We'll be back after you watch this.
Searching for the quality of a nationally recognized Medicare Advantage plan, but seeking the personalized care and service of a local, familiar face? Primetime Health Plan is a top-performing plan with competitive benefits available right here in your community. Whether you call or meet us in person, our local team will be there to help you find quality coverage and care close to home. Call us today or visit us online at www.pthp.com to learn about our 2024 plans.
Back to Firestone Stadium. The final score here, 10-4 in favor of the Garaway Pirates. And wow, what a game it was. Audrey Miller, the starting pitcher for the Pirates, went the distance and picks up win number 11 on the season. And my booth buddy tonight, Ashley Rodocker. Ashley, tell me about the game a little bit.
Well, I mean, there at the beginning, it was slow rolling, you know, with those errors and all that stuff. It was kind of a nail biter, you know, until we got those bats and that top to bottom lineup. I mean, you cannot count anyone out of this Pirate lineup at all.
Right. There were 5 errors in the ball game, and guess what? Garaway had 3 errors, but they come up with 10 big runs on 9 hits. Our final box score, Garaway with 10 runs on 9 hits and 3 errors. Gibsonburg 4 runs on 8 hits and 2 errors. So again, Garaway will come back Sunday at 11 a.m. and play Madison Tri-Village for the state championship. Smooch, good job tonight. Ashley, you did another great job tonight. Ashley, I'm going to let you tell everybody out there who are XL Screen Printing Player of the Game, brought to you by Clark's Player of the Game is.
It's going to be freshman Kylie LaCroix, the right fielder. She had one heck of a game out in the field. She had that 3-run bomb. Her bat was just on fire with hustle. I mean, the kid really wanted it today.
That's right. She had 2 hits in the ball game, but one was a 3-run homer. The other was a stand-up double for 2 RBIs. Yep. So 5 RBIs on the game, 2 hits. Congratulations to Kylie LaCroix of the Garaway Pirates, our Clark's XL Screen Printing Player of the Game. So that's going to do it. Smoochie and I have been here all day. Congratulations, Garaway Pirates. We will be back Sunday morning with the Garaway Pirates on the Big Time Sports Softball Network. Smoochie, Ashley, do you know how to say goodnight Big Time Sports style? Okay, so let's try it. Keep your socks high.
And your water dry.
And your powder dry. And Smoochie.
Bye-bye.
Smoochie says good night, everybody.